Hey there and welcome, my name is Carlos Bertis and let's talk about what has been going on in the indie tabletop RPG scene in the last week. And as always, the links will be in the description. Let's talk about Kickstarter to begin with. Some couple of things. One of them is the RPG printing spree. It's a campaign that is going on in Kickstarter, as I mentioned, to fund a print run for several different tabletop RPG books and zines. Among the people involved in this project, we have Giuliano Roverato, a creator from Brazil. Last time I looked, they were pretty close to funding and we have a bit more than 1 week to go. Check it out if you are interested in going to these indie ideas. Another one is that apparently there is a jam going on itch.io for projects from ZineQuest that are starting to go available to general public. So if you missed on a project that you wanted to back or want to browse on what you may have missed during this year's Kickstarter, ZineQuest, and without giving a part of the cut to Kickstarter, this can be extra motivation for some, right? Check it out. And last one is that on 20+1 Twitch channel, there was a quest perspective on ZineQuest 3. It happened yesterday and it brought some nice projects and great discussion on how can perhaps ZineQuest go on for next year's and perhaps expanding platforms and whatnot. So you can check the VOD on Twitch or even here on YouTube. I will try to put the link there if I can get a hold of it. And since we mentioned both Jam and itch.io, let's talk about the initiative of creating a game for publishing a Megadungeon. Because if this idea seemed or even seems still daunting to you, this is the perfect opportunity to try it. Even more if this was on your list of game designing tasks that you wanted to try your hand on. Perhaps this seems to have been the first motivation for Diwata when they tried and decided to create this jam. I should also mention that they are a great creator from RPGC, one more to keep an eye on. And don't worry, you don't need to rush. The jam will run for 1 year. Although, thinking about it, since it is a Megadungeon, perhaps it's better to check it sooner rather than later, right? And next on the line is once again SoulMuppet. They are making great effort for the indie community. After my mention of them looking for writers on past episode, they now reiterated that they print, publish and distribute RPG books that are currently only in PDF on behalf of the creators. So if you have your indie game and are considering perhaps going from the fully digital world and having some physical copies available, they can be one great route. They have experience with distribution, including working with very consolidated brands in the market like Exalted Funerals, more than once, and printing their own indie games like Best Left Buried and Orbital Blues. Also, the thread provides plenty of info on the process, how the creators get paid, how you can submit, and so on. It is worth checking out if you are thinking and planning on going in this route. And that was also a very valid discussion this week on incentivizing behavior in games via mechanical rewards. It spilled an interesting debate on, among other things, if morality should have mechanical rewards or if they should be only something that happens in-game in the in-game experience and sense of accomplishment. You do not have to agree or disagree with the whole convo in order to actually recognize that game designers should indeed be aware that their biases can reflect and probably will on which kind of behaviors they are incentivizing and why in their games, right? So if you are interested in reading the article that kicked it out, give a look in the link in the description and perhaps think about what is your motivation when you are building some rewards in your games as well. It's something to keep always in your mind. And lastly, but certainly not least, we are gonna talk about RPG LATAM once again, because I am biased and I am the one that pulls all the strings here. So the jam is going strong on itch.io. If you haven't checked it, you have to check. I mentioned it in the previous episode. And now there is a Discord where you can participate, interact for people that are willing to collaborate in the jam, discuss ideas, and even putting you in direct contact with the creator of different games that you can hack or create content for the jam. Also, there are some really good resources there, and you can really use the jam because the jam is open for people outside the RPG LATAM community, because it's a great opportunity to link people that are not as well familiar with the RPG LATAM scene to games and designers from the region. And you are even encouraged to participate if you are not from RPG LATAM. And as always, I am looking for people that are from RPG LATAM that are not from Brazil. And if you know anyone, let me know in the comments as well. And a part of it, I guess that's it for the video of today. If you like the video, like the video, share, subscribe. You know how internet works. If you are enjoying what I am doing, consider paying me a coffee. The link's in the description, and also my itch.io page is there with my games. A part of it, I guess that's it, and I'll see you all in the next video. So, see ya!